Hello, 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 hello. How you doing today, guys? Bitch, talk that talk. What's up? Today, show is about wait for no one. No one. I wonder what you think about that. We meet people in our lives, different stages, of course, and they may offer us some sanctuary, some change, some comfort. And we find ourselves, in similar situations that may, it stalls us. That's what it do. It actually stalls us. It takes us away from where we were supposed to be at. So this is why we have to understand waiting around on something, on somebody, on if maybe I'll think a fuck about it, isn't the case, sweetie. You ain't waiting on him. You waiting on your motherfucking mind to go the fuck off. That's what you're waiting on. Because waiting on somebody will kill the shit out of your mind. And some of us don't have all of that. I don't really include myself, but it is the harsh reality. Maybe that's why we find ourselves in these situations. Dumb decisions we make. Listen, I consider myself smart. But shit, I have made some of the dumbest decisions based on no kind of relevance. Girl, and I question myself, are you relevant? You allow all that shit to happen in front of you and you acting like you ain't seen a goddamn thing. No, bitch, I saw it all. But the shit just didn't hit me like that. I paid it. But look, I've lost a lot of life. You've lost a lot of life waiting on people. And when I say wait on people, I'm not just saying in the context of them breaking up with you or them leaving. I'm talking about sometimes right in your own home, in your own space. You have to separate yourself, not just physically, but mentally. Because that allows you to rationalize. And hey, Kira, thanks for supporting. But we have to condition our minds to want to be able to take in, to be able to focus. And I'm a focusing ass bitch. And when I lose focus, honey, I ain't seeing shit. Trust me, honey. But people like to play on your intelligence, honey. I'm the wrong girl. But separation, mental separation. You have to unravel yourself. You have to get away from the wouldas and the couldas and the shouldas and maybes and the what ifs. Because what if he would have stayed there? You might not have met the place you're supposed to be at. That's the reality of it. Life is very short. And for some of us, even shorter. But we have to take advantage while we live now and preserve our energies, our focus, our, purpose for something that values your values. It's weird to say, but values need to complement one another. And if he's drinking or he's doing this and you're out here and you praying, those are not equal values, sweetie. Trust me, they're not. So that, again, is on us. This is why we wait on somebody to tell us we're pretty. No, bitch. I knew that already. We wait on somebody to tell us that you are enough. No, bitch. I know I'm enough. You don't seem to know that. Wait on what? Time? That's what you're waiting on. But you ain't waiting on that because time is going. You might wait on that motherfucker, but you're not waiting on time. And time ain't waiting on you. They don't got time. And here's the real reality. He ain't waiting on you either. Look, we all like to think that we are different. But the harsh reality is none of us are different. We all respond the same way. Now, it might not be as loud as hers and, physical as his or mental as mine. But we still all, we process the same questions. We may respond differently, but we come to the same conclusion. We may not accept that conclusion as they all equal. He went to jail for. No, people can drive you to a certain place at a time, and you could react. Love is a funny thing, honey. It's not, it's physical. It's mental. It's mental. It's a part of your DNA. It's a part of the air. It's a part of every part of your body. You ever notice when you take care of your skin, it glows, you look beautiful, like mine. And when you drink plenty of water, your body is fresh. But for some of us, we may not always, let me just say us, because us would include me, and that don't include me, girlfriend. But look, some of y'all don't even do that. We have to condition ourselves to wait on no one to define us. You have to look at yourself. You have to trust yourself. Don't lose confidence in that little voice you hear in the back of your ear. Those are warning signs. Those are yield signs. Those are trucks sometimes bumping across the inside of your head. Some of us, there we can use that word us again. I'm always so inclusive, right? We go to fuck off when them buses are going off in our heads. Because it's a reality. Now, the main purpose of waiting on someone is losing life. You stop living. You have no purpose other than the latter. And he's not concerned with you. And there's still not a probability that he would even consider. I was trying to hold back the word because, that word could be kind of hard for some of us, as I include myself. We look at things. Look, as confident as I am, I have had my struggles. So those struggles, whether they be insecurities about my appearance or my shape, my weight, or my hair, or even taking a test or a pet, I've had them all. I'm no small miracle, trust me, honey. I need way more than some antibiotics, honey. Because you know what? That shit should have killed me. All of it. But some of us are strong mentally. even though we process things in such a unrealistic way sometimes, as we're holding in all that energy and that anger and whatever we're going through, we're holding it in for what? For another day? No, let that shit out. If they don't want to have a conversation with you, have it with yourself. Who's best going to know those answers but you? That's the reality of it is. What you asking him for anyway? If you already asking your damn self, you know the fucking answer. Now, that would be pathetic. We have to stop playing dumb on people too. Because most of us, mental as we might be, and I say us that time, because our bitch knows she mental. Crazy like a... But at the end of the day, tolerance gives us the ability to endure. When you are genuine, you endure. Men, again, as we had this discussion, view things on a visual process, where women are, they are you see why I want to add that we bar in? But look, there we go again. They are they are emotional creatures. So anything a woman dissolves that she, finds or she loves or she wants to be with, I don't care if he looks like a pound cake and you look like Tyson Bedford. Not that he look all that, but he's like, but a pound cake he is, but she fucking loves him. With all his double-sized titties, big stomach, sweat on the other left side underarm, other stuff. She don't even care. Because she is emotionally attacked. And the bitch is a dime. A whole dime piece. Yeah, honey. And she is giving it my face. That's the reality. But guess what? Here's a man. He looks at her or him or whatever he sees in front of him. And he's already undressed them. Actually, he's already got them on their knees in his head as he's on his way in your direction. Because they are visual, and they process that is processing. Like a Kodak camera. Only a Kodak can do it. Because everywhere else you got to go get it developed. Kodaks come out like, you know what I mean? Right. That's how men process it. It's in and out. Some can hold it in and out longer than others, so they have different advantages. And I'm not talking about that. But that's how men see. They hunt targets and they go after them. Period. So, when we understand that process, is when we can understand how we not wait on anyone. Wait on yourself. People like to put you in a class, make you feel, I don't know, different because what you're going through. Until we realize as a community that we all play a part in why people go through the things they go through. We participate in it. We actually support them. We cover it up. And I don't know why I'm saying we, because I mean they. However, but we let them. We did it to ourselves. need to see what's in you. Be beautiful. And you can be butt ugly like snake cow pie. I wouldn't care. If you can pretend and make motherfuckers think you look like Godzilla. I mean, you already look like, but make them think you look like, Marilyn Monroe. Then that's a big jump. Maybe a couple skips too. And we both agree with that. However, no. We allow that. You know what is the sexiest thing? Confidence is sexy like a motherfucker. And I don't care if you look like Godzilla. If you have enough, and some of us either favor him, look like him, they might even be kin to him. But we have to be that close to reality. We are. Listen, everything ain't pretty. We already know that. And there's some eyesores out here. We can be, we can be understanding. But look, but don't let no one take it away from you. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be ugly, bitch, own that ugliness. Own it. Laugh at it, honey. Pose it off. You will shut him down. You know why? A bitch who got confidence, she can have the world at her hands. Because confidence is sexy. So when you wait on no one, or you turn around and you walk, that's a confident bitch. And you can walk across that street, honey, in them 6-inch heels, honey. Okay? And everybody's going to notice you. You know why? Confidence. And we both know, and don't even play tricks, that you ain't all that cute. But confidence made you a goddess. Please. And that is why we try to build very good values. I'm not building my values because of my neighbors or because some boy likes me or this is why, my girlfriend, honey. I'm going to focus on things that are not only honest, because I have integrity. So there's certain things I'm just not about. And one of those things is wasting someone's time. You wasted your own damn time waiting on somebody. He wasn't waiting on you. He would wait for a grilled cheese with some ham and an onion on the side before he waits for you. And let's keep it real. You went all around Jitty Jan's. You done bought yourself 2, Coke 45. At least that's what it did when I was. And you couldn't stop over and get me 2 Lucy's. Well, first of all, I don't smoke Lucy. You might smoke a couple of. But the point is, he couldn't do it. But I don't want them sell when you're at the side of your car. And where you get them from? They didn't fill out somebody's pocketbook. Well, we know what position she was in with the car, honey. And you too. Take back your power. Take back your life. Be your own. Sometimes we got to save ourselves. You ever thought about that? You out here reaching out for everybody else for help. You need to help yourself sometimes. Shit. Now you too tired to help yourself because you worried about everybody else. They're not worried about you. People are who they are when they say they are. Now we can want to believe what we want to believe. And some of it is true. But I know that the rest of it has an effect on us. Those of us who are genuine, because it hurts when you're not recognized. Love is hard to come by. And most, and I do mean most, would never understand the complexities of love, if you would even ever experience it. But I bid you that chance to experience what it feels like to love someone so much. Not more than yourself, but it's okay as much as yourself. Because that means that they're your equal. That means that, oh, you're supposed to be together. Stop looking for the guy over there because his pecs are perfect and whatever. You got ideas in your head. Honey, but he's probably loose in the scoots in the front and the back. Everybody's getting a turn here and there, honey. And he just left out of the plumber's firm, honey. Right. So, but you betting your money on them. Right. And just like you met them near the plumber's room, honey, they're going to meet somebody else. And probably one of your girlfriends. Oh, I'm sorry, your boyfriend. Yeah. That's what happens. Hello? You don't escape karma, baby. That big old K is sitting right in front of you. You're going to slide to the left, slide to the right. But there ain't no yield sign where she's at. She's going to stop you. Trust me, honey. Miss Karma is a bad, and I know because I'm her mother, and I drive her around. That's how I know. You know what I mean? Understand karma. I control mine because I try to be the best person I can be. That's why. And I'll make sure that I treat people a way that I think I want to be treated. I ain't telling you I'm perfect, but I'm as real can be at the end of the day. Now, most of y'all, and I'm going to say y'all, don't know what real is. Period. You all lie. Hey, girl, you look nice. Bitch, you know she didn't look nice. You would just talk about her running down slippers, honey. I was on the bus with you, right? When you needed that nickel. Right. Okay. Just remember that. But that's the conversation we're having. Don't lose your place. Because that's what you just did because you waited on somebody. So everybody's outgrown you. Love yourself enough to always choose you. Let me tell you this. I have waited on a lot of nothings in my time. And those were some lonely, lonely nights. Shit. The days were lonely too. I've never had more sleep in my life than the dawn I was lonely as hell, honey. Shit. Now I can't get enough sleep. But you have to be your own empire. When I mean like empire, you have to watch your back yourself sometimes. Everything that smiles on your face, they don't, But, see, people will waste your time telling you what they want, and they don't know what they want. But you don't even know what you want. Let's keep it real. Because I lose sight of that all the time. Girl, what the fuck did I do? Again? But that's life. Let me tell you something. They say that, that this is a life learning. It's an experience that you have to go through. And this is a growth period for you. Because you're learning something. It's a lesson, is what they say. Well, listen, I went to school, and I don't remember any of my lessons, okay, being that fucking tough. I didn't see the English didn't come with a punch to the lip. And French, and I hated the shit out of French, didn't come with kicks to the leg. That's what I'm saying. So, And you love learning. Some of us anyway, those who happen, make it there. But some of us, we enjoyed it, learning, experiencing, taking in something different, learning something different, becoming more interested in what the world and society had to offer, and strengthening our minds because we were preparing ourselves. So when we lack or we take cuts and short ourselves, and we don't, I'm going to drop my gas, we take away who we should have been, what we could have been. And this is why we become so, now we're insecure. And now we need somebody to validate us. Stop looking for other people's validation. Okay? You said you went to college, and that hating bitch over there says what? Oh, no, she hating because she couldn't even take the GED test. Why do you fucking care? Because I know I don't, and I don't want to have this conversation with you. That's clear and cut. We take from ourselves opportunities that make us better people, stronger people, smarter. Those are lessons learned together. So you get up now, honey, that's some fucked up pain. And guess what? That ain't the same. Those are not lessons. They ain't teaching experiences. They are none of that. They are hell. Because we go through hell when we are going through our emotions because we were hurt or cheated or abused or left or just taken to an advantage that we, and I do include we, were hurt. Oh, you be all right. That bitch ain't never experienced hurt. Trust me, it hurts. You can't even get up sometimes. You can't even function through the day. Now, them very few people that can, they up to something. Trust me. They already got plans, honey, and they're going to get you. Though, I'm one of the ladies when I'm always asleep. I can't get around. I can't move. The only thing I manage to do is talk people to death. And the only conversation is always about what I'm going through, who I'm going through it with. So I had to change those kind of patterns too. Good luck with that one. But, I'm not saying to you that, I want us to love us. I want us to appreciate us. That's how we put ourselves first. People may look at you like you're not even worth it. Like, you ain't enough. What you mean? And that sink shit. People don't even have to say it. Their actions, they cannot be any clearer. When you are dismissed and you are placed beneath, why would you want to be beneath somebody? Equal? Oh, you want me to treat you as an equal so you can treat me as what, the help? I don't think so, sweetie. That's why you do hair, the help. That makes sense? Yeah. Okay, well, that's on you. I don't do help. I'm not the help. I overtip the help. Oh, I'm a good tipper, honey. So you would definitely love me, honey. Trust me, I'm not shady at all, honey. And trust me, honey, I love money, honey. And I want other people to love money. That's why I give it away. I give my money away like I give my heart away. Because you know why? Because, let me rephrase that. Money becomes the root of everything around you that is evil. So, I'd rather go out and buy myself a diamond ring and my man a diamond ring at the same time. You know why? Because I'm not going to leave room for my man to think that I think he wasn't worthy of it. And I'm spending it on myself. So I buy it, not because I'm buying him, because I want to let him know he is my equal. So why would I go out there and spend something on myself and not have him in mind? Or, you know, if he's the closest thing to me. Now, that's what I think about. Now, I would cut a bitch off over my money. But someone I care about, I share everything on a balanced scale. Maybe I was raised like that. And I do believe that you should be open and honest and share everything with your partners. And I know we can't always get to that point because of, how life is today. But it would be the most earnest type of relationships because you would know one another. But see, that will only be beneficial if we get kicked a time out to be someone's friend. Most of us rush into a relationship. We meet somebody today and tomorrow we in love. Well, at least you think you are. And then it's not impossible. It's just not likely for you. Because this happens so frank. It's something you do. We all do frequently. Today you're in love with this person, and tomorrow is Wednesday, and I still didn't get flowers. It's Mother's Day. And you worried about what you gonna do on Wednesday with some bitch. That's why you don't wait on motherfuckers. No. Unless you got your ass extended to the back and you waiting for him to pucker. Because they'll pucker for a moment. You know? And girl, I love my ass kissed. But that's a reality. Now look, I look at myself as a vessel, as a trial, as the past. I have went through more pain and more anguish than anybody in the world. That's what I feel. I have never in my life experienced what it feels like for someone to love me, for me, and all of me and only me. Now, I definitely know what it feels like to be all in love with someone else. And I've had the luxury of at least twice of really, really being in love. And trust me, you'll know it. You don't have to ask questions. You wouldn't. I'm not saying you wouldn't cuss that motherfucker out tomorrow because he on your pillow, but at the end of the day, you love that. And they love it. And if you're getting cussed out in that morning, you pop. So, because you love them. So when you love them, like, you know you love them. But I've never had that. In fact, I was about 19 years old, and I went to go visit with my father in Oklahoma City. And ended up I stayed there. And, back then, we had, the Psychic Network. Now, you can't miss that, honey, if you've seen Dionne Warwick. Trust me. That, I don't forget shit. I can't forget that. I'll leave it there. But even to this day, all I think about is Dionne, honey, and I think about the Psychic Network. Well, I had this woman, she claimed to be a psychic, honey, after she took my money. And the news that she gave me, honey, it wasn't all that promising. She said, you will never find what love really is until you are in your mid to your late 50s. Well, bitch, I'm there late, honey. But I hope I didn't miss it. because we get stuck in situations and those things go by. You lose them. Opportunities that you should have paid attention to, but you're tied down with something or someone that you shouldn't have. So you lose sight of where you should have been. But I want that experience. And it's a shame that a lot of us will never understand that feeling because we're too selfish as a people, as a nation, as a community, as everybody. We're too selfish to want to become one. I want to know what my man is. I want to know what his next breath is before I go get this cheese steak. In case he have a couple of motherfuckers in between time. So I'm counting how many times that's what I want to know. That's the kind of, I want to know that, I'm sitting right here in the room and he's across the street and the room is packed, but I got a panic attack and he was here and seen it because he felt it. I want an emotional attachment, a connection that defines what you feel is love, as this energy is constantly going through you. You can finish one another's sentences, and you might be the dead opposites. Yeah, right. But you are balanced. That's what I want. But most of us, our values, I'm not saying y'all, values are very different. I'll use that word. Different. I wouldn't have considered some of those values. You know why? Because we settle. For what? You going to settle for nobody to help you pay the rent? You're going to settle to cook all dinners every day? Oh, you're going to settle to be what? Spending more money, wasting more energy, losing more time. And now you upset because you 69 going fast and you think you about to die and you ain't got nothing. Stop waiting on the wrong people. Listen, he wasn't waiting on you when y'all was together because he wasn't there. He was waiting at Wendy's. Caroline got off of work at 4 and she came with French fries. You get what I'm saying? Who do you think he's going to choose? I'm betting he wants that year with the French fries. I wouldn't want her anyway, honey. You might. That's something I don't do. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know anything. I know one thing. I was there about 9 months. And when I got out, I was gone. They didn't get me no more. But back to what I was saying. But I never experienced it. And that bitch was right. And she was right. Why somebody gotta be right about that? They wasn't right about nothing else. I ain't never got no $1 million. I never got shit. But that, right, and I was terrorized the last all these years. I have been terrorized by these people. I laugh now, but no, my heart mourns now. That part it's not like it just started. And mentally, I have not unraveled myself in that perspective because we don't want to accept what might be a reality. I might, yeah, right. Might what? Oh, yeah, I'm conditioning my mind to wait on something that may never materialize into something because some people are so selfish that they may even want to manage those quarrels and that pain and that hurt with persons that they've created those opportunities with. But guess what? their ego, their their stubbornness won't allow them to give you that much edge. They think it makes them not manly enough, or who gives a fuck about manliness enough, bitch? I'm talking about my fucking feelings. And you worrying about whether or not you can walk straighter than I can. Bitch, that ain't what my mind. And no, you can't, honey. Shit. He talking, he see what I see, honey. He know you a bitch just like me. Honey. Girl, who you fooling? Honey, that's when you know a man, that's when you know your man is cheating, honey. All of a sudden, honey. Yesterday you sound like Cindy Lou. Now today you act like you the Hawk. Bitch, I ain't never knew your voice be that deep. Who you on the phone with? Moses? Child, take me to the hill. I want to see what's up there. Shit. Honey, it was a lot more than 10 commandments if that shit over there happened. Shoot. I look too much. Stop looking all over the place. Because when you look, honey, you get caught up at the wrong time, at the wrong place, when you should have went there, and you ain't getting there. Now you got this motherfucker in your face, and you like, what the hell? Yeah, you did it to yourself. We have to take responsibility, people. We let that kick us in our mouth. We let them do it. You, you, let that man tell you was ugly. Now, I ain't gonna say a motherfucker didn't tell me that, but they didn't convince me of that. And I wouldn't let them. And I don't care how ugly I thought I was inside, I wasn't gonna tell him that. And most of the time, you looking at them at a glare and you realize they ain't all that pretty either. I don't know what I saw. Girl. But why wait? I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, honey. They got new things on the menu. I'm not waiting. In fact, okay, I'm going to go to McDonald's where I can supersize things. I'm not waiting. I don't even wait in line, honey. Oh, your pies are still down. I got everything else. You can keep them pies and you can keep that money too. And I leave. I'd rather give that girl a few dollars than to waste my time. Because my time costs. And I want to use all of it. You keep them pies, boo. Give them to the home. And now you going to chase me out of my down? We had this discussion. Huh? You got your eyes on everything else. But where were your ears at? And you had everything in your mouth. Everything. Talking, hearing, everything. But a good set of teeth. I didn't get it. But she over there talking. Stop letting people control what you have already concluded. You don't need to convince him of what you think is true. You know what's true. You've been talking, like I said in the beginning, with yourself. Because I wasn't a part of that conversation. Trust me. It was you and all you. You know the answer. What the fuck you asking him for? He might even tell you. And that's the damnest part. If he don't, when he don't respect you, he probably gonna get, and he gonna keep it walking like, okay. Don't let somebody define you. It would kill you inside. See, people never really truly get past the pain we pretend we do. Some of us, anyway. I'll probably never love a guy again. Because I just don't give, I got time. And it's hard wasting time. So I want people to understand that we have that kind of control in our lives. And we can make that difference in our lives as a people. And I try to be funny because I love to be funny. And make no mistake, my implies, trust me, that's what they are, honey, implications, honey. Merely that, not But some of it is true. It's true. I don't have to convince you of that. And I don't even know you seeing you or not. I don't have to. I just know that you are tucked in the back, you're hiding as you should have been. You get what I'm saying? Right. You know what it was. Or what it is. But if that's the case, you should have said that. I'm okay, girl. All right. You don't, but somebody else will. But why? Today it was very comfortable. It was different. And even though my plan going forward is to, devise a much better, course-like direction to present my, motivational videos with you guys. Sometimes I like to be just here, talking with you, having a conversation with you, hoping you, engage and ask me questions on the subject, against the subject. I'm here to offer my experiences. I don't know how much education somebody got. You ain't digging in my body with no surgical tools, and you don't got no experience. I mean, I like, I'm, the older the doctor, the better, as long as you can see. Yes, can you see? Right. And I'm paying attention because something I can see, you ain't see nothing, honey. He ain't seen nothing. And that's why I seen my way up out of there, honey. He didn't see me go. Where you at? I'm old. And that was 45 minutes ago. Love yourself enough to let that energy be. What will be yours will be yours. And what will come back will come back. But you have to allow those situations. Don't you do anything. You put all your cards on the table. They know what you got. You got 5 of a kind. They know you got 5 of a kind. They choose not to go that way. You know why? You got 5 of a kind. You got 5 of a kind. That's how you look at it. Okay, girl, you got 5 of a kind. I don't care. You can have it all. Mind you, you got kings and they got aces. That's how much they can despise you. So they know. They was already in your hand. So was I. But you get my point. You already, expose yourself, your hand. You letting them know what you go on the right hand, and you already told me you get in the left hand. You don't even remember what you get in the right hand. Because if you did, you wouldn't have did the time. Okay? And I'll say we. But it doesn't make us obsolete, so to speak. We're still aware, but we're just more understanding, considerate, loyal. Be loyal to us first. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with hoping dreams don't come true. So I wouldn't say dreaming, but you fantasize your reality. Maybe, it helps you with your healing. I wouldn't tell nobody. But what you do in private, as I say what I do in my bed, is nobody's business. Sure, I'm not peeking in your door. I'm not peeking there for nothing, honey. Shit. You know that. And that's how you look at it. That's how you look at you. I'm like, yeah, one girl. But some people, All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope to see you guys again. And I hope you took something from what I said today. And again, my purpose here, I like to be funny. And some days I'll be real funny than others. And I may not just, but And I don't always want to use these big words. I want to have a home conversation because I don't know who's out there and who might need to listen to this. I hope some of this resonated with people. Because some of us, are still waiting on someone, something. If you want someone to love you, don't wait. Because maybe one day you get to kick your heels up and he's out there pumping the gas. You know why? Because you didn't wait on him. Don't deploy your life. Don't give up your family. Don't do what you have to do. Through the pain, trust me. It won't go away, but it will feel better. Not tomorrow. That I promise you. But I will say, surround yourself with people as much as you can. Find things to keep you busy, and we find a way to suppress it until we are able to deal with it in a way that we are using our minds to think. People need to be where they be at the moment. They need to be there. And at the end of the day, as much as it hurt us, it's hurting them too, because at the end of the day, they got something going on in their head. People think low of themselves sometimes when you think big. Think big. You think big, you will get big. Everything around you. So, in my closing, love yourself enough to help yourself across the street. So, if you like this video, please share, and like the video. You can share it for you. Got to like it there. Next time I do a video there, I think I'm going to give away 2 cash prizes. So I hope you guys will come back for that. And if you have any ideas of topics you want to talk about, please, you can inbox me. My emails are on the website or, on the Facebook page. And trust me, I'll give you a shout out, and I will have a discussion on your question. All right? Now, that's it for me today. I'm ddcarter. Don't forget that. And please, girls, don't do me motherfucking much. Okay? Bye.